All right, welcome back to the channel. Evander Holyfield's telling the truth, man. This is a little bit of a kickback subject, but he's talking about Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury's next fight, and he said that Deontay Wilder was treated unfairly. According to the rules, he was treated unfairly and in perception in the last fight with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel, subscribers. If you're not subscribed, I hope you accept my invitation to subscribe. Also, please feel free to join the channel. Much love to everybody that supports over on Patreon and comes by the live streams Monday through Friday, right around 11:15 a.m. Central Standard Time and 8 a.m. Central Standard Time for our weekending show, OG Boxing Talk. Please make sure you're there. It's the best show of the week that we do. Great panel of boxing fans and experts. I think you'll really enjoy it. All right, so let's get into this. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, you know, this is January, first of all, and there's just not a lot going on in the sport of boxing in January, but there's a really good fight coming up this weekend. Well, now I wouldn't say it's a good fight. It's a fighter that's very good that I'm looking forward to see, okay? That is J-Rock as he returns to defend his 154-pound title for the first time against, man, what is his name, man? Jason Rosario out of, I do believe that he's Dominican. I think he's Dominican, but a very good, he's a good fighter, but kind of got a little bit of a glass chin, got a glass jaw. At least that's what I saw when Nathaniel Gallimore knocked him out, but that's really the fight in January. In February, though, there's a huge fight, February 22nd. That is Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, the WBC champion, fighting Tyson Fury, the ex-Ring Magazine champion, and the ex-WBA, IBF, and WBO champion. Note what I left out of there because there's no need to hype that up by telling a story, okay? Anyway, they're going to be fighting one another, and the last fight was a draw. Many people believe that Tyson Fury won the fight, but there are many people that believe that Tyson Fury should have been counted out and received was the benefit of undue prejudice against Deontay Wilder. Or you could say that he got a generous benefit of the doubt and a helping hand by the commentators and by the referee Jack Reese. Now, Evander Holyfield, who is, I believe, one of the best heavyweights that I've seen, like a 5-time heavyweight champion, right? I think he's probably won the heavyweight championship more times than anybody had won it. I think it's 5 times he got his hands on a title. He's a former undisputed champion. He is just an excellent fighter, man. Excellent fighter. Fought Lennox Lewis, fought Mike Tyson, right? Fought Riddick Bowe. He pretty much fought everybody. He pretty much fought everybody, man. He even fought George Foreman. I gotta see, did he fight Larry Holmes? I wouldn't be surprised to see if he fought Larry Holmes too. But excellent fighter, man. Definitely one of the ambassadors of the heavyweight division and somebody that has always given Deontay Wilder his credit. But what he said about this fight with the past fight with Deontay with Tyson Fury, I think is illustrative and a very solid point. And what he talked about was how people well, first of all, he said that you can't say you outright won a fight when you out jab somebody, but you're getting hit also, and you wind up getting knocked down. And so you just can't say that you just outright won the fight. Now, I assume what he's saying is, you know, you're out jabbing somebody, but you're not really landing significant punches. You're landing a flicking jab more than the other person is landing their flicking jab, but they catch you with something that's so significant that they knock you down or dang near knock you out. Right. And so he said, number one, that's you can't feel like that, like you outright won a fight walking out of the ring with something like that. And I do believe also that that's related to the fact, also add to the fact that Tyson Fury's not the champion. Okay. And that's one of the reasons why I think it's important to just kick out that lineal nonsense. First of all, the dude's not the lineal champion. There's no line between him and John L. Sullivan. I say this all the time. There's no line between Tyson Fury and John L. Sullivan. There's no line between Tyson Fury and Vladimir Klitschko, who was the last lineal champion of the world, the guy that held all the belts, beat everybody. He was the only champion that was there, and he beat the last guy who had been the only guy that was there. The last one was Lennox Lewis, and it was not Vladimir Klitschko. That is some conflation of the ring title, a purposeful conflation of the ring title and the ring title and a lineal title. They are not the same thing. Calling him that is unfair, and it's unfair for this reason, because you should have to beat the champion to take his title. And that is not, you should have to convincingly beat somebody in order to take their title, and not flick your jab, run around, fake, get knocked down, and oh, I won. No, you're not the champion. You're not defending your championship. But, you know, anyway, Tyson Fury, what Evander Holyfield said was that was most important, because all that right there, that's kind of opinion. But what Tyson Fury, not the lineal thing, that ain't opinion. But what Evander Holyfield said was that there's no way Tyson Fury should have got all that time from that knockdown. And that was unfair to Deontay Wilder. And this is why it specifically was unfair to Deontay Wilder. And it was a prejudice on, not maybe prejudice is the wrong way, but an unfair advantage given to him outside of the rules by the referee Jack Reese, because Jack Reese said that he let that fight go on, and he let that go on because he thought it was for the good of boxing. Jack Reese's job is not Jack Reese's job to decide what is for the good of boxing. It is his job to referee the fight, to make sure that they're following the rules, and for him to follow the rules that are set down before him. Certainly there is some judgment calls that can be made. I don't doubt that. But when he stated that he did it for the good of boxing, I would be very interested in anybody being able to show me where it says in the rules that the referee has the ability to his discretion to decide whether or not to call something a knockdown for the good of boxing, or whether he thinks it's okay for somebody to hold and hit below the belt for the good of boxing. Well, yes, I know he hit him below the belt, 5 times in a row, right? And then he elbowed him in the eye and gashed his eye up. But hey, man, it's for the, I thought it was for the good of boxing that I let that slide. No, man, you're putting your when you say you do that, you're putting your thumb on the scale. That's what Jack Reese did when he makes a decision for the good of boxing. In your mind, what you believe is good for something that is outside of the ring, you stick your thumb on the scale and push it down. And that is a disservice to Deontay Wilder. Now, I don't know, and here I'm going to make my admission. I don't know whether the rule is a 10 count or a 10-second count, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is not 10 seconds. That's a count to 10, right? But so is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a 10 count also. That is different than 10 seconds where you go boop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 10 seconds from the time that you go down to the time that you get up. I don't know I believe it's just a 10 count and not necessarily 10 seconds. But what was demonstrated was that there was definitely more than 10 seconds that he was down on that ground, and more than 15 seconds between the time he got knocked down and he had to fight again. And that was on Jack Reese's decision to count at that pace, and then to walk him this way, walk him that way, talk to him before the fight goes on, knowing that it was late in the round and late in the fight. So when Evander Holyfield said that, I was like, absolutely, positively right. I have rewatched that fight 3 times. That is no clear win for Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury was not inflicting any major degree of punishment on Deontay Wilder. He won, I saw maybe 3 rounds that he won convincingly. And when I mean convincingly, I'm like, oh, there's no doubt. Everybody has to agree that he won that fight, that round, because he was the one landing the major shots. He wasn't getting major shots landed on him. He won those rounds. Maybe 3 rounds in that fight did Tyson Fury won distinctive rounds. And that was, I don't know the 3rd one. I know the 9th. I know the 10th and the 11th. But that came after the 9th when he got knocked down, and in the 12th and before the 12th when he got knocked down. You actually have people that are arguing that the 12th round shouldn't be 10-9. It should be 10-8. Because it shouldn't be 10-8. It should be scored 10-9 because Tyson Fury got up. Like, you have to, I literally have had people say that. You have to credit and give him the fight because he got up. No, friend, I do not have to do that. That's not how boxing score. But my hat goes off to Evander Holyfield, who is somebody that is consistently giving his credit to Deontay Wilder for being an excellent fighter. And he said that both guys, he said he's not hating on Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury is an excellent fighter, just like Deontay Wilder. There's some things Tyson Fury does well. There's some things Deontay Wilder does well. There's some things Tyson Fury doesn't do well, and some things Deontay Wilder doesn't do well. And they are pretty evenly matched fights, with the exception of Tyson Fury getting his ass dropped like a stone. And that counts, man. Anyway, it is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comment section, man. Can't wait for this fight. Well, actually, I can't wait for the fight because I get bubble guts. But anyway, it's coming no matter what. So we'll keep talking about it as the fight comes up. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.